In this video, we'll take a look at scheduling forms and signatures in SiteDocs. Using scheduled forms, SiteDocs administrators can assign forms or resources to their workers with a due date and time. You can also request an additional signature at the same or a different date or time. First, let's take a look at how to schedule a document. From the Safety Monitor, select Schedule a Form. Next, we'll select a date from the calendar that we'd like this form completed by, as well as a time of day with the clock just below it. You can even set the time zone if you have divisions in different areas. Then there's a checkbox here to designate if you want your workers to be able to complete this form after the due date. If this is unchecked, then once the due date passes, the form will no longer be available for them to sign. Finally, at the bottom of the window, there's a drop-down menu that allows you to choose how often you'd like this scheduled form to repeat with these settings. You can even choose Custom to create a custom frequency. The next step is to select the form or resource that you want to schedule. Then the location profile and worker profile you'd like to assign to this form. Notice that you can assign this form to any location if you choose. This can be handy for things like vehicle inspections, where you may not know ahead of time which location your driver may be working at. You can also select any worker, which can be helpful for things like hazard assessments, where they need to be filled out every morning, but it may not be the same person filling it out every day. There's also the option to use Select All to select multiple workers. This option selects all the workers in this list, so if you were to search by name or by title, it takes that search into account when it selects everyone in the list. Now you can click Schedule to send the form to your worker. Or if the form needs a follow-up or approval signature after it's done, then you can select Schedule Additional Signatures. On the signature screen, you can choose the workers that you need signatures from. Now that they've been added to the scheduled form, you can select the date and time for each scheduled signature. This window allows you to select workers with no mobile access, but just keep in mind that they will not get a notification on their device unless they have mobile access. Finally, I can select Schedule, and my worker and my supervisor will get notifications about the scheduled form and signature. Admins can also add scheduled signatures to any documents on their Safety Monitor. Select the signature bubble on finished forms or the menu button on scheduled forms to request scheduled signatures. Okay, now that you know how to schedule a form for your workers, let's configure the Safety Monitor to track these items. Select Add Filter and then Statuses. With this filter, we can decide what kinds of scheduled documents we want to see in this filter view. You can make views for each type of status, or maybe just make one excluding standard forms if you only want to see the scheduled documents. Scheduled means that the notification has been sent, but the form has not been completed yet. Overdue means that the notification was sent and the due date has passed, but the worker still has the ability to complete it. Missed means that the notification was sent and the due date has passed and the worker did not have the ability to complete it after the due date. Completed on time means just that. Your worker completed their document on or before the due date. And finally, completed late also means just that. The worker missed the due date and they did complete the form. Okay, now you've seen how the admin panel part of this works. Time to see what your workers will experience on the application. 1 hour before the due date and time, your workers will receive notifications on their lock screen from the SiteDocs bot telling them they have scheduled items due in an hour. On the home page of the app, your workers will see a to-do list. This is where they'll be able to find their scheduled forms and signatures sorted into due today and upcoming. If your worker has an overdue document or signature, then an overdue section will also appear. Select the section to see subsections for forms or signatures. Select the subsection to see your assigned items. Then simply select the item you want to finish to complete it. And that's all there is to it. Now you can see that scheduled forms and signatures help you to have the confidence that you're complying with all your regulations company-wide.